Welcome to this demo presentation, Prospecting the Nonprofit Sector with GuideStar Premium Pro. I'm Usma Ziard, Senior Marketing Director here at GuideStar. Before I introduce our product expert and speaker, I need to take care of a few housekeeping items. We will be live tweeting during today's presentation using the hashtag GSPremiumPro. So we hope you will all join us and our conversation on Twitter. Secondly, we're happy to take questions from all of you during the demo presentation. We'll try and answer as many questions as we can before our time is up. To submit a question, you can use the question feature on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Finally, we'll be sending you all an email with the demo slides and the live recording in a few days. I'm now happy to introduce our speaker, Scott Menzel, Product and User Experience Manager at GuideStar. Scott is the product expert behind Premium Pro. He's responsible for subscriber and potential user outreach for all requirements gathering and solution validation activities, including survey creation, in-depth interviews, usability testing, and beta testing. He brings 11 years of marketing, product development, and technical management experience to GuideStar from the online publishing and web development industries. Scott, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Usma. Good afternoon, everybody, or morning for our friends on the West Coast, and thank you for joining us today. Today I'll be demonstrating GuideStar Premium Pro, which we released just earlier this year. Premium Pro is a subscription service to a comprehensive set of search and analysis tools accessed from the GuideStar website. It's a more powerful version of our popular premium product, and it's designed for those users that prospect for clients in the nonprofit sector, especially those in any of the professional services industries, the financial planners, investment brokers, bankers, CPAs, attorneys, technology providers. You all get the idea. But while Premium Pro is optimized for prospecting, it can also be used as a valuable tool to aid in financial analysis and benchmarking for any of your existing nonprofit clients. So today, we'll be looking at these various features of Premium Pro and how it can be used in both of these capacities. So today's objectives, we only have 30 minutes, and I want to be respectful of everybody's time. So I'm going to run through some PowerPoint slides fairly quickly to provide an introduction to Premium Pro, sort of explain the features at a high level. Then we'll do the live demo of the product, and then if there's time, answer some of your questions. If we don't have time for the questions, then please submit them anyway, and I'll make sure that they get answered via email. The demo should take up most of our half an hour, so if we don't get to the questions, please don't submit them anyway, because we will get back to you. So Premium Pro, what is it? I mentioned this before. It's a subscription service accessed from the GuideStar website. It's developed primarily for prospectors of nonprofits. It has a comprehensive advanced search capability. It has a comprehensive download capability, comprehensive financial data display. It includes data for independent contractors and paid preparers for nonprofits, and it has a couple of features like the ability to save organizations in my favorites kind of setting, and the ability to save complex searches for future reference and use. So as I kind of mentioned this before, who will benefit from Premium Pro? You can see those generally in the professional services industries, the money managers, investment brokers, CPAs, auditors, consultants to nonprofit organizations, attorneys, IT and software providers. Again, you probably get the idea. So I'm going to jump into the demo as that will help explain most of the product. As I mentioned before, the product itself is accessed from the GuideStar website. Since we're limited on time, I'm going to focus on the features at a fairly high level. But again, I'll just reiterate, if you have questions, please submit them. Even if we don't have time at the end, I'll answer them via email. So initially, I'd like to concentrate on the advanced search feature, and I'll give you an overview of the other features and the data that is available for the nonprofit organizations. So let's go ahead and get started by doing a couple of advanced searches. I'm going to start by doing a people search. We've got millions of records that are digitized from Forms 990 that comprise most of the people search. And just to kind of give you an example of the persona that might want to use this feature within Premium Pro, let's just say that I've generally found that my ideal targets for whatever it is that my service that I'm selling are chief operating officers of nonprofits with a salary range between $200,000 and $350,000. So I'm just going to put a title up here, and then I'm going to enter a salary range. And let's just say over time that I've found that chief operating officers with a salary range below this or above this either can't afford my services, or if the ones that are over, I can't provide a service to that level. So that's sort of the sweet spot here. And let's just put in some geographic. I'm going to put in DC, and we'll search. So as you can see, we've got COOs within the specified criteria within Washington, D.C. here. Give a fairly rudimentary amount of data here, but much more. Let's just click through on Bruce Goldman really quickly. So when you click through to Mr. Goldman from the People Results page, you see we come to his organization and his information, reportable compensation, etc., from the Form 990. If you close this and you get a closer look, that his overlay actually comes up on the People tab, which contains a lot of all of the digitized individuals from this organization for the most recent year that we have digitized data for. So I'm going to do another search now. This time I'm going to switch over and do an organization search. Say that I'm an investment broker that wants to target nonprofits within a specific range of investable assets, but also pay investment management fees within a certain range. So come down here. So I'm going to put in between $5 million and $12 million in investable assets. And then down here in the expenses section, I'm going to put in additional criteria, investment management fees that were between $150,000 and $300,000. And as you can see, the results set contains organizations within those parameters. Now at this point, you can also refine your search by geography or total income of the organization if you'd like. There are any number of other features on this page that you will have access to as well as a Premium Pro subscriber, and we will get into all of those. I just want to do one more advanced search example, maybe two. The persona here would say I'm a money manager that wants to target 990 filers only, because EZs are usually under the income level that can afford my services, and for whatever reason, I'm just not. I just don't target private foundations, and I want to target organizations within a certain range of employees. between 100 and 250. Only those organizations that were required to file a Form 990T, which is unrelated business income, and organizations that have investments in securities between 15 and 30 million. Once again, you can see the results set here contains organizations that fall within those parameters. At this point, again, we're going to be spending some time looking through at the more detailed data within the individual profiles of any of these organizations in just a second. I do have one other example of an advanced search. Let's say that I'm a CPA and I'd like to target nonprofits that are required to file an audit and that have income between 1 million and 5 million, and that pay accounting fees between 50,000 and 100,000. And you don't have to, just as a point of reference, you don't have to enter the values that way. It's just much easier than entering all the various zeros. These are very flexible fields. You can enter zeros, commas, decimal points, whatever you like. Also, you can enter a lower value, which would return organizations with a low value but no upper limit, or you could just enter a higher limit, which would return organizations with a ceiling. And again, you can see that the results here contain organizations within the specified parameters. So I'm going to go get into a deeper dive progression now of some of the other features and some of the data that's available for the individual nonprofits after performing a search. I'll just do one more search here really quickly. Let's say that I only want parent organizations returned. I'm not interested in subordinates. Let's just say between 1 million and 5 million in investable assets again. Okay, so just let's take a deeper look at the results set here. As you can see, the organizations that are returned fall within the parameters that I had entered. Again, you can further refine these results by income asset levels, state or city. I just wanted to make note here that if you notice that we entered only parent organizations in as a search criteria, and whenever you see a parent organization in the results, you'll see this link that says to view subordinate organizations as well. Clicking through to this link will bring up a results page with only the subordinate organizations filed under the group exemption for this parent organization. So it's just a nice way to be able to identify the various entities, because at times it might be a waste, trying to sell your services to a subordinate organization. So a couple of the other features that are available from this page and also from the profile page, which again we'll be looking at here in just a second. You have the ability to add any of these organizations to a comparison set. And I've already, just for speed and ease of the demo here, I've went ahead and added 4 organizations to this. And after you add them, you can simply access your comparison set from the Premium Pro toolbox that's located here or on the individual profile pages, which again we'll get to in just a second. So as you can see here, this compares up to 4 organizations on any number of parameters here. A lot of this data, all of this data that you saw on the results page, you'll see a national headquarters designation. You'll see the parent organization designation here, the area served, the number of employees, a link to the most recent Form 990 that we have on file, We have the digitized financial information here that you can compare the organizations side by side, mission statement, the people involved with the organization, CEO, board chair, highest paid employees, etc. So it's just a nice way to be able to compare nonprofits side by side to pre-qualify leads. I'll go back to the results page here. There's also a feature that will allow you to save your search. All you need to do is just simply click that save button, enter a search term, and save it. You can access your saved searches from here or on the advanced, from a link on the advanced search pages. This is especially useful for those searches where you've entered a lot of criteria. And as you saw on the advanced search page, there's a lot to offer there. The other thing that you can do, the other feature that's also available from the results page is the ability to add organizations to my favorites or my saved organizations. You can add them from any one of the results. You can also add them from the profile page, which again we'll look at here in just a second. And really it just adds them to an area that looks remarkably like the search results page. And just to kind of give you a quick look there, I've only added 3. You can add thousands of organizations to your saved queue if you'd like. And you can add them to your comparison set from here. And everything else basically that's available from the search results page, you can also perform from this page as well. There's also a download feature here, and this allows you to download up to 55 fields of organizations for up to 1,000 organizations in each result set. So again, for ease of just to make sure that we can get through everything today, I won't take you through the interface on how to do that, but suffice it to say you can add all of the results from your search results. You can add individual organizations from each line in your results. But just to show you quickly the payoff, this is the file that's allowed. All of these are selectable fields that you can select to either include in the download or not include depending upon your preference. This particular file includes all of the fields that we allow you to download in Premium Pro. So as you can see, we afford quite a bit of fields here. All of the applicable address information, the phone number, the web address, IRS subsection, NTEE, audit required, yes or no, filed 990T, yes or no, the paid preparer name, a link to the GuideStar report page, and we'll get a look at that in a second. This is just a convenient way that if you decide you want more information on any one of these given organizations, you can just click that link and go directly to the report page, a link to its most recent Form 990, and then a wide range of financial fields here. All of these, most of these rather, were available on the advanced search page, but you can see, I mean, we've got all of the functional, most of the highly visible functional expenses from the 990, various asset levels, income fields. I don't have to go through these too granularly, I don't think, but again, if you have specific questions as to which fields, please submit those questions, and I will get back to you on that. Then we have some of the people, data here, the principal officer, primary contact name, and primary contact email if that's available. So I think you get the idea. So just moving back quickly to our results set. I'm going to click into, really quickly, let me do a quick search here for GuideStar. All right, so this is I just want to come to, this is what we call the report page or the report profile for any given nonprofit organization. that has digitized data on GuideStar. So let's just kind of go through this, and you know, as I mentioned before, we have this Premium Pro toolbox at the top. You can access any of your saved searches. You can add this to your saved organizations from here. If this organization wasn't already in my comparison set, you could add it from here. And you can always remove organizations from that interface as well. You have a basic revenue breakdown, expense breakdown here in a pie chart. On the general info tab, you can see things like address and affiliation type. If this was a parent or subordinate, you'd also see links to either subordinate or parent organizations, depending upon what this entity is. Telephone number, contact information, including email address. Then you have this at-a-glance information here, year founded, all of these NTEE, things like that. Back to the top, just looking at the financial data, we have all available as the paid preparers for this long tail of data for GuideStar, in particular for many organizations on the site. We have an extremely 7, 8, 9, 10 year tail of data, digitized data for them. And and it's selectable by year. Here, as you can see, the values change. We have download capability on this page, and what this will do is download the 5 most recent years of, in this case, revenue and expense data side by side for this organization. Again, for the 5 most recent years we have on file, and the same with the balance sheet data here as well. So this is just to give you an idea of the digitized data that we have displayed. Functional expenses again. This data exists for 990 filers, EZ filers, and PF filers as well. On the Documents tab, we just give the paid preparer for the most recent year as for reference. Many users just like to see that in relation to the Forms 990. These are all links to all of the Form 990 PDFs that we have on hand for the organization. If GuideStar had submitted a 990T, it would be available here. Actually, there are 2 different sections depending upon the data source. So we do have a couple of 990Ts, and they are available in this section. Financial statements. Ours are audited financial statements that are available here. Again, these are all links to PDF files, 3 most recent years of annual reports, and formation documents, which is our letter of determination and our Form 1023 or 1024. That's generally what's available on the Documents tab. On the People tab, we looked at this a little bit earlier when we clicked through from the People Results page, but we have the number of employees for the 5 most recent year, again, for which we have digitized data. We have some CEO information, a little bit of board chair information, including institutional affiliation. We've got board of directors information for the most recent year, principal officer for the most recent year from Form 990, officers by fiscal year. Again, this is the long tail, and highest paid employees and their compensation. Both of these are available for download. The 5 most recent years are available for download in this. Also, the most recent year for board of directors, if you have any need to download that information. Nearing the end of our time here, but I think that I've covered a lot of it. The last feature of Premium Pro, at least the data that's available here, that specifically for prospectors, is this digitized contractor data. Now, as many of you know, this is data that we digitized from the Forms 990. And these are just all of the various independent contractors that we've paid, that any organization pays. And we've got that data back to 2005. So what we've got here is basically everything that's in the 990, which is the organization name, the address, the type of service, and the compensation that was paid to them. Mission and impact. This just contains a mission statement, impact statement, and the programs and results. These are the various, just the programs that any given nonprofit is engaged in at any given time. So I think that pretty much wraps up at least the high-level demo. I know we've got only 4 minutes to spare, so I'm going to check and see if we have any questions here. The one that I see is, the first one I see here is Premium Pro available in a multi-seat arrangement or like an enterprise level subscription? And the answer is yes, it certainly is. So, you know, please contact us if you're interested in that. You know, products at GuideStar or the phone numbers that are listed on the website. I do also, apologies, I need to go back to the deck here really quick. Just for pricing and purchase considerations, this is also one of the questions that I received. You know, how much is an annual subscription? Annual subscription to Premium Pro is $2,000. It includes all of the download features, all of the features basically that we just looked at. New subscribers, you know, you can purchase online. Clearly, you can call us at any time as well. But for more information on this, just click the products link, and then you can come to the Premium Pro page and just simply purchase online if it interests you. Existing, if there's anybody on the call that's an existing premium subscriber, you know, you can either call us or email products@guidestar.org. If you're interested in upgrading your premium subscription to a Premium Pro subscription, that's the best way to do that. So what we'll do is prorate the amount left on your existing premium subscription and apply that to the cost of the Premium Pro subscription. And that way you can upgrade at any time and don't have to worry about things you know, waiting until your existing premium subscription has lapsed. With that, we're almost at our time here. I've got one other question that I'd like to address before we end, and that is there was a question related to the source of data that's available within the various features and data display within Premium Pro. The majority of the data that you saw was digitized from an organization's Form 990. And again, we do 990s, 990 EZs, and 990 PFs. Some of the other information, the contact information, the contact email, you know, some of the various other documents, the annual reports, the audited financials available via PDF. Those we all collect from our GuideStar Exchange program, and it's a program by which nonprofit organizations can supply data directly to GuideStar. And that program is growing, and we've got a lot of really great data from the nonprofits through that program. So there's a modicum of data that is also that we also get from the IRS Business Master File. But by and large, it's 990 or GuideStar Exchange sourced data. So with that, I think I got to most of the high-level questions. Again, for those that I didn't, I will be happy to answer those via email. I just want to thank you all for joining us today, and Have a great rest of the week.